So I have a bit of a problem. Yesterday, I recorded a game, and it's going to come out hopefully soon. Like, the video is going to come out hopefully soon. I recorded 2 episodes of this. And it took me a really long time to get those episodes down. And I was really proud of them. And none of it saved. Apparently, I have a recording device that records gameplay, and then I record my face input, like my face and, my voice separate to everything else. So that's how I record my videos. That's how I do it. And apparently, I used a new SD card because I was hoping to get more, because the SD card I usually use is like 16 gigabytes, and I have another one that's like 32 gigabytes, but it's got stuff on it. And I was like, we have an SD card that's like 64 gigabytes. It's never been used. And I'll just use it for this series. I can stock up on videos, and then I can edit it all at once. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to, record one episode, then, edit it, and then delete it, and then record another. I can just record a bunch of episodes all in bulk, and then I can edit them all at once. And, release them as they come out. The SD card didn't save anything. Nothing. None of the gameplay saved. In fact, it didn't even, show up. It's not like it just, errored or corrupted or nothing like that. Like, it doesn't even show up on the SD card. Like, you put your SD card... I put the SD card in my computer, and it says there's nothing on it. Like, it's just empty. I'm moving my computer. It says that there's nothing on it. Like, it's just completely empty. And I don't get it. I do not understand why this is the case. I don't understand how to, if there's a way to recover it. But it's gotten to the point where the SD card doesn't even work anymore. I can't use it to record. So it said it was recording the whole time because I got a little red light on my device that'll tell me when the game's recording. And it was on the whole time. But then when I go to, use that video, it's just non-existent. And I'm really aggravated because of it. It happened yesterday, and I'm still mad about it. I am going to re-record. Luckily, I wasn't too far into it. It was about 3 hours of recording, though most of that was me trying to figure out what to do in the game. And you'll see, it's the next video that's going to be out on my channel, so you'll know what video it is. I'm not going to say it here because I don't want to spoil it, because this video is more than likely going to come before those videos. So I don't want to spoil, what game it is, because I kind of want that to be a surprise. But just know, I recorded this episode twice. It's the first 2 episodes of the series. I'm hoping the series will be about 10 episodes long, if not longer. But for now, it's going to be just the 2 episodes. I have to re-record those. So what I'm going to do is I saved the game. I have a save file. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay the game. I'm going to re-record the game. And I'm not really going to address it much in the video because I don't really want to again. Because I'm making a video specifically about addressing the situation. So I'm probably not going to talk much about it in the video. I might say, here or there, the video, I'm redoing this, I got to redo this or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the video that I have. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the save file of what I have, like the gameplay I've already done, and then I'm going to just start it again. I'm going to do a brand new gameplay, and by the time I get to the end of that, whatever, if I've gotten less stuff than I did in the other, I'm just going to switch over. So I'm just going to switch over to the other gameplay save file, and that's just going to be it right there. That's just it. So it's the first 2 episodes. It's not that much to re-record. It took me about 3 hours, maybe 3.5. I'd say 3, closer to 3 hours of recording, and it's just gone. It's so aggravating, And that's just part. I hate to have to say it, but it's part of this. It's part of YouTube. It's part of. God, dog is barking. Not just. I don't know what to do because, it's sadly, as much as I hate to admit it, it's part of doing this. It's part of YouTube. It's part of making videos. It's part of, anything. It's just things happen. Mistakes can be, are made and problems happen. And there's nothing you can do about that problem, sadly. But if I can offer a piece of wisdom after this experience, and I'm over here acting like it's just like this big life-changing situation, but if I can offer one piece of advice, check your videos. Just make like a 5-minute video just to make sure that it works. If you change anything, just anything, your setup, your anything, any settings, anything, check and see if it works first. Because I have done that so many times. I have, I'll change something or I'll mess something up and it won't work. And then I'll have to redo the whole thing. My Red Dead Redemption video, my episode 2, had to re-record that whole episode because oh my god, my phone just... I had to re-record that whole episode because I just didn't check to see if it worked, and there was no audio, and I had to redo the whole thing because the game is literally, like, that whole portion of the game is 95% cutscenes. So, like, you have to be able to hear the game. You have to be able to understand what they're saying. You have to hear what they're saying, because if you don't, what's the point of watching? Why would you watch that? And it's just really aggravating. It's really tiresome and annoying. And I love making videos. I love doing this. This is just, it's one of my passions. I love making videos and, doing this. But it's just really aggravating when that happens. When you have to redo something. When you have to, sit down and act like, everything, just like you're not redoing the same thing over and over and over again. Because the game, something wants to mess up. Your audio doesn't want to work. Or your freaking SD card just doesn't show any of the files that that you recorded. Like, it's so annoying to have to redo things. Redoing things is one of my biggest pet peeves. Because I had a pair of scissors. One of my biggest pet peeves is having to redo things. That's why, like, a lot of times if I'm playing a game and I die a few times, I quit the game because I don't want to have to redo it. I don't want to have to keep doing things over and over again. And I hate redoing things because it's so tedious. It's like I'm doing the same thing over and over again for no good reason. I'm wasting so much time seeing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again because I'm an idiot and I can't, I didn't check to see if my video was recording. I just wanted to get it off my chest. I was really mad about it yesterday. I was just so upset. It ruined my whole day yesterday. I'm still really upset about it. Like, I'm still really aggravated about it. But, as like I said, I have to admit, stuff happens. Mistakes happen. Issues happen. You're going to have fails. You're going to have mess ups. Your recording device it's not going to work sometimes. And sadly in life, you have to be able to deal with that. Sadly in life, you have to be able to deal with the fact that sometimes things just don't work. Sometimes things happen. And especially being a YouTuber, you have to realize that things aren't always going to go your way. Sometimes things are just going to screw up just to screw up. Sometimes problems are just going to arise just because the world wants to be an asshole. That happens sometimes. And this is a really stupid situation. It's so stupid that I even am making a video on this. But I really just needed someone to rant to. I needed someone to get this off my chest. And it was either that or me screaming at my wall for an hour. So I feel like this is probably the healthier way to get this off my chest. But that is going to do it for this little PSA. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.